Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Oh, Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
I'm drinking black coffee at the moment and I feel dangerous. I'm highly caffeinated. I'm on an empty stomach. You understand? I rode a bike today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jason Statham. I'm in my own Guy Ritchie movie right now. You understand? I'm like Brad Pitt from Snatch when he was the gypsy boxer. That's how I'm feeling right now. You know, I'm Brad Pitt. I might fucking, get hit the floor, and just start stretching like nothing ever happened, and say some shit in quick gypsy language gibberish, and then just knock your ass the fuck out. Not you in particular, but just like, you feel me? Like I'm doing like a wave hand motion, like the universe, like not knocking out the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of caffeine. How about that? It's a lot of caffeine, and I have not had straight up black coffee, like straight up strong coffee. I ain't had no strong coffee in a minute, because I've been out here being all uncaffeinated, for a good while. I have over a year. I would get herbal coffee replacements, and now I'm back on that liquid gold for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit. I'm gonna finish this case that I bought. It's not a case. It's one little can. I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna go back to the herbal, to the non-caffeine life for a little bit, But today, I'm caffeinated the fuck up. This podcast was sponsored by Black Coffee. Whoo! On caffeine. Anyway, anyhow, anywho. I've never said anywho in a serious context. And I've never said anyhow in a serious context. But I think I said anyway. Yeah. But I feel like as life goes on, the opportunity may present itself for me to say anywho in a serious context and mean it. You know what I'm saying? And it will feel right, and it'll feel organic at the moment. I would say, motherfucker, anywho, and it's going to be right, because I've reached that point in my life that anywho is something that I say. You know what I mean? But none of this got anything to do with the podcast. You know what I mean? None of it. The podcast today. Oh, you want to know who's on the podcast today? Today? Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Since you asking, I'm gonna tell you. You mad? You being mad impatient, right? Don't be calling me all kind of motherfuckers. All right, slow down. I got Kaitlyn Murphy on the podcast. Aha! I did a turnaround, a little quick turn, like a little turn from the mic. You feel me? Like a little, you know what I'm saying? Kate Murphington. You know what I'm saying? That's her label name. She's also a A&R. She flies around the world and discovers new rock talent and alternative jazz. She is well versed in the world of alternative jazz. However, I'm fucking around because she only manages rock. All right, Kaitlyn Murphy, friend, comedian, avid yoga would you not because she is a but it's like she, you know, she loves yoga, even though we hardly talked about yoga. And we ain't talked too much about comedy either. She's a stand up. I'm a stand up. She's a fucking yoga pro. I like stretched before, you feel me? Like I could stretch a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I know how to downward dog, and I could do the what's the fucking crane pose. I could do the one that Mr. Miyagi did. Not Mr. Miyagi. I ain't see him do it. I seen Son do it. Daniel Son, I could do that shit. I don't know necessarily if that's in yoga. However, the moral of this story is I need to do more yoga. You know, everybody go take one of Kate's classes. She know what the fuck she doing. She'll get your hamstrings right. I know you got a fucked up back, and then you could go to one of her shows and get you a little giggle on too. Loose hamstrings and a bunch of laughs. How you gonna fuck your day up with that, huh? That's a winning team. That's Scotty and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking a lot of coffee, okay? And I ain't gonna do this again. I ain't gonna be drinking this goddamn much coffee again. Because if you could figure out what that sentence said, then you a genius. You know? Maybe other people in your life don't agree with that, but I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? And if I agree and you agree, then that's all we need. If I feel like you a genius and you feel like you a genius, most importantly, if you feel like you a genius and then I agree with you, and then if you really feel like it, you don't even need me. If you feel like you a genius, then you a genius. What you want me to tell you? You a genius. Who gonna tell you you're not? Mad people gonna tell you you're not a genius. So be prepared for that. If you're gonna walk around telling people you a genius, also be ready for mad people to be like, yo, you not a genius. So, but like how I started off this, you know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? But the last part ain't had nothing to do with the podcast. But that little middle part when I was talking about Kaitlyn Murphy and her stand-up comedy and the yoga, and we didn't even talk about, we like mentioned the words here and there, but what we really ended up talking about was clothes for the most part. Clothing and wardrobe. That's the damn word. I was talking to her for about 2 hours and I was trying to find a way to say wardrobe, and wardrobe never came up, but it came up now in the intro. So lucky me, lucky you. You know what I'm saying? Wardrobe. That's wow. But that's what ended up. That was the hot topic. Not the actual establishment. You know, that little fun doodad of a mall store. Everybody has to go to a hot topic one day in their life. It's burning sands. You know, it's a coming of age thing. You know, it's a part of everyone's journey. If you worked at a hot topic, then I don't know, you should get like stock options or some shit, because you paid. Like working at a hot topic, I feel like is equivalent to serving in the military. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I respect your service. That's a fucking tough. Like, yo, you worked at that store with them shirts and dildos next to each other. So every day you sold a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt or a 12-inch dildo. That was your job for years. I respect your service. You know, salute to you. You know what I mean? Support our troops. Both of them. The brave men and women that's out there doing their thing, and the brave men and women that's inside a hot topic serving up anime t-shirts and dildos all goddamn day. That's a lot of work. But once again, none of this shit got anything to do with the podcast. The podcast. So shout out to Kaitlyn Murphy, Slouch Theory. Oh, can't fucking damn it, man. Wow. Hey, Kate.
What's up? Okay. How you doing?
Bad, yo. This is starting 25 minutes late.
It's all right. It's
many
all
things have gotten
good. Maybe
away from me.
maybe I should turn my
You know what? You got such a. You have like a very like a teacher walk. You walk like
I've
a
got
coach.
I walk really fucking
Like you're
weird.
gonna correct somebody. You walk like you're about to correct something. Like something's
Really?
wrong, and I'm on my way over there. Yeah, like that's the walk. Like I'm
on my way.
That's the type of walk. Yeah, it's very like I got a purpose right now.
I hate the way I walk.
What you mean?
I don't know. I people make fun of me for the way I walk, that it's like my feet are out.
I've never heard you talk about it.
I've got hyperextended knees, so like my legs just kind of go like.
What is? All right. Wait, because that's fucking great. Hyperextended knees.
Yeah.
What is this?
You don't know? Come on, you know what? Look. Hold on. Let's see.
Holy shit! Demonstration.
Okay, so like.
Okay, the knee it bends backwards almost.
Yeah, so this is me with a bend in my knee. And then this is me standing straight.
That's when, okay.
So that's a bend, and then this is me standing straight.
Now, when I grew up, we used to say chicken head stand like that. What? That's exactly what we knew as a hyperextended knee.
I know.
In seventh grade, I was not a fucking orthodontist, and I still ain't. I ain't know nothing about nothing. They was just like, hey, chicken heads stand with their knees bent. That's all I heard.
Chicken heads? So I'm a chicken head.
Nah, because I don't know exactly how your fighting skills are. Can you fight? Like fight, like get it busy if you need to.
I guess if I needed to.
If it was in a situation where, I
think I could.
All right, but see, you didn't sound confident. You said, I think I could.
Well, I mean, I do get like heated. And I think in the moment I could just like.
But see, anger is a deterrent. Anger does not mean the fight will go in your favor. I've seen angry people be rageful, and get their ass knocked smooth the fuck out quick, possibly faster because of the anger. Usually because of the anger.
See, so like, I don't know what I would be like. I mean,
have you been in a fight?
No.
Well, now see, that's huge.
Someone once hit me, my roommate in college. We got in a fight, and she hit me across my face, like right at the bottom of her hand, right across my face. And she's like kind of tiny. So I was like, I'm not gonna hit her, because like I was like, I would beat the shit out of her, and I don't want to hurt her. Because like we're drunk, we're fighting.
That's funny. That's how like a good boyfriend would think. Like I choke the shit out this bitch, but I can't.
I would be a fantastic boyfriend. Okay.
That's mad funny. That's definitely the thought. Like,
so what I did was she say this is her hand and she's right in front. She comes, she hits me, and she keeps walking. I grab her from like, she's facing that way. I grab her arms and I spun her around, and then I grabbed her again, and I was squeezing her, and I was like, don't you ever put your hands on me again. You hear me? Don't ever fucking hit me again.
I mean, somebody would do that. Some boyfriends do that.
Yeah. Then I like kind of like pushed her away, and then she had some bruises. She had some bruises on her arm.
White women bruise, like, I almost never seen a white girl without a bruise. As far as I'm concerned, bruises.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, how the hell did I get this bruise?
Especially in the summer, it's just a bunch of battered women walking around Manhattan. That's what it looked like. The legs come out, and it's like, who hit her?
No, it's just like we bumped into.
Beating you? No,
We bump into a
this
corner.
was Tuesday. I was walking. I hit a little something. Yo, so I can't even say nothing about that.
I'm trying to see if I have any. I don't think I have any bruises right
recently-
now.
I mean, it's what's this, Saturday? It's the weekend. So you home
Come Sunday.
chilling. Yeah. So
I mean, come
put some
Monday.
time. Possibly, I'll say you have acquired your white woman's bruise by Wednesday.
By Wednesday, my white woman's bruise by
Yeah,
Wednesday.
it needs time to, so it's like living genes. You got to give it time to, accumulate.
Yeah.
I've been looking at a lot of pants, which is why the jeans is on my mind. I'm in a very all my friends make fun of me about this, Kate.
Well, what do they make fun of you for?
Well, first I'm gonna say your full name. This is Kaitlyn Murphy. I did like I don't really do intros like that because I would talk to my friends on here.
Yeah.
And in my brain, I'm like, when we talk on the phone, I don't fucking introduce us to each other.
But
So,
you gotta tune the listeners in.
yeah, but I put up a whole bunch of shit for the listeners to see you and get you and find out. And yeah, there's a proper, I read your shits and everything offhand, but when we discussing and we vibing, we just talk.
We just talking. We're talking
Yeah,
about
and then I do my fake Michael Buffer outside on my own. I do my fake Kaitlyn Murphy, and I do my own shit. But I feel like a dickhead when I'm doing it, and the person is sitting right there, like looking at me. So that's why I don't do it like that.
I like that.
Yeah, it makes me feel very odd to just be like looking at you dead in your face and you sitting there.
I'm just being like, this is who you are.
Yeah, it's like I don't need to do all of that. I'm gonna go ahead,
you.
read your little bio, put the thing out, bang, done. However, yes, it's back what I was saying. We were talking about. I've been in a mode of like I've been hating on my clothes, yo. You ever got like
me? Yes.
Oh,
It's been bad. I was just talking about this, no joke, like an hour ago, that I have been ordering stuff off of Amazon so much. Like, I think I just spent like I didn't even do add to cart because I was like, if I add it to the cart, then I'm going to see the total and then I'm not going to buy it. And I actually like genuinely do need new clothes. So I just kept doing buy now so that it would just go through.
Oh, shit.
And I think the total probably came out to like, no joke, $300.
Hold on. In how many days? It was just like, is this an everyday thing? Or you was like, I'm gonna just do buy now a couple times today.
I did it a couple times like on that day, and I just
but all right. So did you?
I got a lot
guilty?
of stuff. What?
Feel guilty after?
I don't because I've been waiting for a while to like get a bunch of stuff, and there was like when I was getting dressed for shows, I was like, I don't like how this looks on me. This doesn't fit me as well as I want it to, and then I wasn't feeling confident, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like,
it's like, ugh.
I work too hard to have a bunch of clothes that I don't like.
I got tired of looking like I usually would end up, especially during the pandemic, I would leave my house looking like an undercover cop or the nigga he about to arrest. Every day, I would look like one of those two people because I have on a fitted cap, a sweatshirt, and some stupid shoes. I look like either the dude that's harassing me or I'm the motherfucker running from the harassment. I hated it. So that's really been a big problem. And I don't know, like for me, I have this thing of I feel a little bit of guilt. I don't know if that's the correct word, but I feel like the current word I have is guilt. When I spend money on clothes and shoes, like something in my brain is like, you're being a bad person.
Yeah, like you're not being responsible.
Yeah, every time. And it's
like
it's not like I'm out here wilding. I'm not buying.
No.
I'm not wilding.
No.
not
And that,
buying
yeah,
fucking
I mean,
Rinse Cracker,
same with
whatever.
me. It's like, it's not like you're going out and getting like these like name brand stuff
I'm
that
not
like,
buying a $2,000 shirt or some shit.
no, I know. That's why I was like, enough,
Damn.
Kaitlyn, get yourself a black and a white V-neck shirt because you like to wear it and
I had to
you don't
talk.
have one.
You have to do a pep talk to yourself
I
for
had to do a
small
pep talk.
purposes.
I had to do a pep talk.
All right, now, wow, I have that too. I do
No,
small pep talks.
You gotta. Now I feel like I gotta show you some of the stuff I got.
So it's like, wait, well, I'm down for that too. But is it also you have the pep talk, right?
Yeah.
And then you buy the thing. Do you end up feeling like the second you bought that thing, you're like, all right, I can't enjoy money again.
Yes.
Like you like, since I bought this, punishment, don't buy shit. Like, do you do that?
Yep.
Like, what is that, Kate? What
I don't
Why?
know. Because it's like
Why are
it's-
we so weird with money and cheap?
you need clothes. I also, here's another thing. I'm making myself sell the clothes instead of just donating what I don't want anymore. I'm trying to sell them.
Yes, I'm thinking how I could break a profit.
Yeah. There's a girl, she's like
Which is bad.
22 from my job, and she's big on like selling stuff on like Poshmark, and Depop is the new app that you sell stuff on. I was like, I gave her a bunch of my clothes and I was like, I'm not going to do it. Like, can you post these for me? And I'll let you, like, whatever we sell or whatever you sell, like, I'll let you keep half of it. Or like, I did like want to do like a 70-30 share. Like I keep 70% of whatever we sell and then you keep, because
That's smart.
right? Because I was like, I don't have time to sit and take pictures and to keep up and then to know, like, then to keep up with sending it and shipping it out to someone. I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Wow, you just gave me a little idea of what I can do.
You got to find yourself a little Gen Zer.
I'm gonna use somebody in my family or my girlfriend, somebody like that, where I'm like, hey, you feel like, because I'm fine with doing it the other way too, where it's like, I'll get you take I'll take 30%.
Yeah.
I'll just get this shit out. The biggest thing, get this shit out of my space.
Literally. Hold on.
Get this shit out my fucking space.
Wait for it. Is it too distracting if I bring the
No,
computer?
do your fucking thing. I talk to myself all the time anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Here we go.
The
Look at this.
biggest thing is to get the shit out of space. So yeah, she's going through the house right now. And she's
I want this out of my space.
if I right. So you have that's the only bag you have.
This is the bag that I want to sell and get rid of.
So you have one key bag of this shit gots to go.
It's gotta go. I'm not gonna wear it.
Right now, in my current space, I could look to 2 sections where I've created designated little humps of material. It's like little hills of fabric in my room.
Oh no, you gotta put it in a bag. You at least gotta get it out into your car. Cause I had more, but I put it all in my
problem. I did that part once. So now I got shit. So here's the thing. I'm in 2 spaces with it, right? Just fucking find a way to sell it in America or whatever, donate it, however, blah blah blah. But the other thing that comes to my mind when I'm like, yo, I could donate it is like, let me send this to Jamaica. Let me just send. So I have a thing where I'm thinking like I can get a large container, fucking massive container, pack it, and just be like, I don't know where the general. I wish there was just a place like, yo, I'll figure it out, but that's the idea. Just send, because the biggest thing, Kate, is to get this shit out.
You got to get it out of your space. You have to. And
I like space. I don't like having a lot of stuff. And that's another reason why I feel guilt when I buy things, because I'm like, fuck, This is another item that needs a place to live. This shit got to be here too.
I know. That's the thing too, is that I was feeling like I have so many clothes. Like I have 4 closets in this apartment. It's crazy. And they're all filled, and I have a dresser.
So wait a minute, right? So you're in the feeling, right? This is a tough one, and this is such a shit fake problem, right? Because
I know.
you technically have clothes.
I have.
And,
I do.
And lots of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you got 2 shirts. You got a lot of, it's like you got mad shirts. You can say,
do you want to see all my shirts? I have.
That's what I'm saying. You can
shirts.
say some shit like that. Like, damn, I have this many shirts. I could show off a collection, and you still feel like, fuck, I don't really like these shirts.
I don't like, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, what I've been doing. So like, I got this.
Damn,
I got this a few months ago. I got this off Amazon. So I was like, you know what? I like this. So I ordered it in another color. Cause I'm like, I don't like anything crazy. I like to wear basic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go off of, well, first, if I buy something, I'm trying it out first in black. If I like it, because I wear a lot of black. And if I like it in black, then I'll get it in another color.
Yeah, I like basics.
You know, I can't, because the crazy stuff I never end up wearing.
But I don't know, because like, I like basic mixed with crazy.
I see
like,
what
I have
mean.
an ideal. You have this in your mind, like the ideal. You could close your eyes almost and just see the exact outfit that you want Kaitlyn to be in.
Yeah.
Right? I have that for me where I'm like, damn, if I'm not thinking of anything, nothing is having bounds. Like there's nothing bounding me to a thought where I'm like, I can't get this, or I can't buy that, or I can't go there, or this too much. And I could just put on whatever the fuck. Like I have a look in my brain of what that closet would look like.
Yeah. You know what's the problem though for me is that I think of that, but then I'm like, my whole body has to change. That's the tough part too. I feel I mean, I'm sure guys feel this way too, but like there's like certain styles that like I personally really like. Yeah. But then I don't feel super comfortable and confident in them.
Yes,
so true. Then that's another layer to it. Like I would love to wear like just like a crop top with like high-waisted pants, but I don't always feel good in that. So then like I'll buy that because I'm like, I deserve to get that, like get it. But then I'm like, I put it on and I'm like, I don't feel good in this. So then I end up going back to wearing something that I've worn a million times. And then that's why I start to feel like I don't have any clothes. But it's like, no, you're not buying clothes that you feel confident in. Yeah. So I've been trying to like be more realistic about what I like, the stuff that I'm ordering and I'm buying, instead of being like, and this, I don't know, I'm sure guys like feel this way too, but I think it's definitely with girls, like maybe probably a little bit more. Yeah. But I will literally buy something, or sometimes I will buy something and be like, I'm going to get it in a size medium. Right.
Yeah.
And then
done that.
Right. And then be like, so that I can fit into it, but I don't fit into it when it arrives. I don't fit into it. And then I expect myself to try and fit into it. And it's like, well, this is why you have so many clothes, but you don't feel like you have any clothes, because the clothes that you're wearing don't fit, and you're making like unrealistic expectations for yourself.
Well, all right. So when I was doing that, because you remember, I don't know if you remember, like I used to be bigger. In a sense, like
in a sense. I mean, you you weren't ever like big, but then like since quarantine, like you really like trimmed and just like slimmed out.
So like I was probably wearing like a 2 jean sizes bigger at one point, maybe.
Okay.
So I remember like I found some pants that I really liked in terms of the design and materials used. Those are the things that can make me like go fucking nuts for an item. Mm-hmm. Like I like hearing about specs. When an item has a little story, like it might get some money out of me.
All
Like,
right.
you can tell me like, okay, the Japanese woven fabric and then it's tie-dyed colored and it was stitched with the garment. Like that shit makes me go, oh, like I fucking, it's huge, right?
Tell me more. I want to wear the story. I want to wear the story of these pants.
It's like, tell me what you did to the shirt. I want to hear about how the shirt.
These pants have seen more than I ever will.
I fucking love that shit. Like I'm bought in to the point I'm genuinely a little disappointed that I haven't seen a new fashion film that I've enjoyed. It's mad corny now. They don't look cool. Kanye did the coolest shit so far, but like most of them look so fucking corny. But
yeah. Do you have any of Kanye's stuff?
No, because that's the other thing. The retails for certain pieces, I can say, all right, but so much hype follows certain kinds of clothes that the resale prices, and then I'm not waiting in line. I'm not waiting in I'm not sleeping outside.
No. That's how I feel about.
It got to be about some camping shit. Some like real outdoor, I'm getting in touch with the world, nature. Like I'm not just going to be on Fifth Avenue hugging concrete.
No, I'm not doing that either. That's how I feel about because I'm a big Beyonce fan, and I liked when she had all that stuff come out for Ivy Park with Adidas.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, oh my God, there was stuff I wanted, but it was selling out so quickly. And I'm like, I'm not saving time out of my day.
And then to get the resale, to buy it online.
I'm not paying that. Yeah.
It's like these motherfuckers, I've seen sneakers for $475. And I look at the whole idea of materials, tell me the story. If I buy these $475 shoes, are you telling me that they're going to last for 10 to 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
If that's the story you're giving me, then it could be argued that it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because of the shoe itself will accumulate its own story.
Yeah.
And value over time. But if you're telling me the materials used in this one is equivalent to the materials used in something that's going to give you at tops 2 to 3 years, and it's a $60 shoe,
you're getting the $60
admitting
shoe.
that you're fucking me up. You're just admitting that you're like, yeah, bro, I'm robbing you. What's up? What you want to do about it?
You want to be fashionable or not?
Yeah, what do you want to do? I'm robbing you right now.
Trends?
I'm robbing you. Do you want friends or not, you bum bitch?
And you're like, no.
But that's the other, and it's so crazy because when you really look at it, the concept is that if you purchase certain items, the item itself is how you acquire coolness or identity and points or whatever the fuck. It's the item, right? But if you look at how they even sell it to you, they give the shit to the people who already create their own esteem or understanding of cool, and they don't even need the item. They get the shit for free, and that the item is only cool because of who said it is. You know what I'm saying?
And they didn't even pay for it.
Yeah, it has to be given. It's not even the paying. It's understanding where the coolness is really coming from, or how to not need shit.
Yeah.
Not to be needy with things, because it's you can have an item. I remember being in school thinking all right, if I do not have the fucking name this Jordan, name this crazy sneaker, name this expensive ass jeans. I remember when everybody in high school is wearing jeans that cost $200 or better. And I'm like, how the fuck are y'all finding $200 jeans? How where the money coming from?
Where do you go? Yes. I remember that for me too, like everyone would come in because like so I grew up here in Westchester, so it was all like preppy stuff. And like, do you know those
Brooks Brothers and
yeah, and like
with the little
Lacoste,
shark, yeah, and
the little
Lacoste.
the crocodile, yes. I was like, I need to get one of these shirts. And then I remember like every year
$80
my
shirt.
what?
It's an $80 shirt. One
I was
shirt
like,
is $80
what the hell?
before tax.
And everyone's like coming in with these like in different colors, and it's like it's a special day. I used it like the Bloomingdale's gift card that I got, and my parents were like, "This is what you're gonna get, this shirt," and I was like, "Yeah, isn't that what I'm like supposed to do?" And just trying to keep up with that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and you did like as a kid, like you like kind of valued yourself in a way if you had it or not, and I remember like trying to keep up with it, and I could like we didn't have that kind of money. Like it was like, no, that's not happening.
What did you do? Like, did you was it like a thing of you kept trying until it just like it passed, or did you find a way? Did you, like what was your thing?
Like Tiffany jewelry was big for like girls. You know, like there was like that specific Tiffany bracelet that was the chain and the heart. And I remember just being like,
I remember that.
You know what bracelet I'm talking about? Do you know how much money that freaking thing is?
No, I do not, because I stayed out them games. I knew better. I stayed my broke ass out them games.
I did not. And I ended up getting it. I forget when I got it. It was like $500.
Yo, I seen so many of these girls with the fucking bracelet on. I remember dudes buying them shits.
Yeah.
And if you wasn't a dude that could buy it, you are the fucking worst.
Yeah. Well, I would get it. I got it for Christmas. There was no boys getting me anything.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about the people of the age group.
Yeah.
And how that age group was like, yo, I got to get $500 to buy a fucking chain thing.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
A chain thing.
And then purses were a big thing too.
That's still, yeah.
It's funny. I was thinking about it the other day. I had this one purse. I got it off eBay at like a discounted price. It was a Michael Kors bag. And when I got it, when it came in the mail, I like was freaking out, like, oh my God, it came, it's here. And my family was like, what is it? And I took it out. They're like, a purse? You're acting like this over a purse? And I was like, yes, look at it. It's beautiful. And I'm so glad that I'm not like that. And I didn't stick with that because it's, you can't keep up because there's always something.
Of course.
There's always something new.
I'm trying to get to this because two things is, all right, three things is on my mind when it comes to like where I'm going with clothes.
Okay.
And attire. The way Sims or video games in general have clothing set up for the most part. If you look at how video games have it, it's a character. Yeah. Everybody in the game is a character.
Yeah.
And the clothes they get is they have that set. And then you get like variations that fit that character. And it's always very tailored to like the character's behaviors and abilities and, you know, strengths and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, these items are for you. It's realizing like clothes and everything, you ain't gonna just look like whatever the fuck you're looking at, because that's a person that like figured out what the fuck is supposed to be on their body.
Yeah.
There's some people who like, I look at like ASAP Nast, ASAP Rocky, the whole Odd Future, Tyler Creator, like, and then magazines like Fantastic Man or some shit. Like there's certain high celebrity, whatever. There's certain people that look like they or things I figured out what looks what
Good on
fits
them.
their entire thing. It's like
Yeah, their
a
whole
lifestyle. Because it has to be we outside all fucking day, yo. As a performer, a comic, a person, a thing, your job is your like it's all you need
it all
the
comes
men.
together.
Yeah, you need things to come together. So like when I'm thinking of stuff now, I want it to be almost like a cat, I could just like here are my shirts. Here's my like every item I'm buying right now. I'm like I'm wearing this shit for the next 5 years minimum.
That's commitment.
Like this is what I'm wearing for the next 5 minimum. Like this is the least amount of time I'm about to get out of these clothes.
That's commitment.
That's like that, and
But
that's what I'm looking at.
That's how I feel like I should start thinking that too. Like if you're gonna get this, like you're gonna wear it and you're gonna want it for a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to get something that I'm like, am I gonna want this even when dirt gets on it? Because you know, like after I lived in it and
are you still gonna want it
and everything, and now there's 2 years on those shoes, am I still gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna put them shits on? Like I want to still have that feeling of I look what I'm gonna put on. I hate when I got shoes and they in years past and they fucking brand new. That means I didn't put them bitches on. There's no life in them. I want the second I get a pair of shoes, I want to go be a 7-year-old. I'm gonna fucking go run and do shit. I'm gonna go do shit.
I'm gonna go do some errands.
Yeah, I'm gonna press a gas pedal. Fuck out of here.
Going out. You're breaking those shoes in.
Like, and I don't like, yeah. So it's like all of those items. I'm thinking of like, yo, I'm getting these. I want something that's waterproof. I like shit that says stain resistant and weather resistant.
See, that's good.
I like shit that I just want, forever.
I have these white shoes that I held off on getting for so long, and then I finally did, and I'm so glad I did because I wear them all the time.
That's the thing. The shit that you fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know, like you gotta, and I was going back and forth, like, oh, do I need these shoes? Like, you know, everyone has these shoes, but I was like, I like them, and I got them, and I wear them all the time. And it's like sometimes I also feel like you gotta sit on it. Like if you find something that you like, instead of just being like, okay, I'm just gonna get it, you gotta sit on it and think about it. And if you keep thinking about it, then it's like you're gonna wear it. You know, that's like all the stuff that I recently like splurged and let myself buy. I had been thinking about this specific stuff.
Same, you know? I was looking at, I had these shits bookmarked. I was looking at them. I watched other videos of them. I then looked up the parts and everything. Yeah.
Yes. Like I wanted like oversized graphic t-shirts so that I could have something that was like comfortable and I could just throw some biker shorts on, head down to the city, still look like cute, but like not too much effort if I was just like in a rush, you know? So I was like, I got those. I got like bodysuits that I was like, I know like this, I know I will wear that with like this specific pair of jeans. And then I got myself a pair of black jeans because I needed black jeans. And I had a pair, but I didn't like the way they fit. And I kept telling myself, I'm going to fit into them. But then it just wasn't the way they were cut. It just wasn't working for my body. And so then I was like, screw it. I'm buying a new pair. And since I bought that pair like 2 weeks ago, I've worn them like 3 times.
All right. Question. All right. 3 questions. First, the bodysuit. Is that a role player in your closet?
Yeah.
So like, it's not a thing for like, there's certain items, any, it doesn't have to be the suit, just items. You have certain items that are role player items. They weren't purchased for the, I'm gonna wear this as the key thing. This is to be worn with, it's an assist type of thing, right?
Yeah, like, or like I know I'm gonna wear it with a lot.
It's made, you bought it with pairing in mind.
Yes.
Like you bought it with the intention of this is gonna go with something else.
Yes. Like I
Gotcha.
have a lot of my bodysuits I will wear with like my ripped jeans. And I like them in black. And because it makes I feel good, I feel confident in them. But I was like, I need more of them because I don't want to wear the same shirt basically. And I don't want to be in the same outfit. So I was like, let me get myself a few more that are like cut a little different, but they're still black.
Mhm.
And they still like have that like nice fitted thing. And then my loose like ripped jeans on the bottom.
All right. And then the other thing is when you're getting your clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing, you got the jeans. The jeans you said you bought that you ended up not liking, and then the jeans you bought that you ended up falling in love with, right?
Yeah.
How much was the ones that you hated?
Maybe like 40 or
How much were the ones you loved?
I think they're like 24.
Okay. Now, did that factor in? Did you think about that when you were getting the jeans at any time?
No, not really. I was
Alright.
kind of like I saw them, the ones that I ended up loving. I saw them and I was like, this is perfect. This is what I want. And I was like, oh, look at that. They're cheap.
Okay. Because I've noticed, because I'm saying like I've done this before where I'll see something I like, see the price, and be like, well, that's my time with liking this.
Oh, yes.
I'm
When
gonna
it's
go
too
like something. I'm
expensive.
gonna go like something else.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm over here liking shit I ain't got no business liking.
Yes. No. When it's more expensive, it's like that was like a pleasant surprise that they were like
Yeah.
$25. But
And
then
then,
if something
I
is
end up
like,
hating the shit.
yeah, I don't really spend on like one item. I won't spend more than like $50. Depending on, unless I'm like at a store and it's like a good pair of jeans and I try them on and I'm like, all right, these fit perfect.
Mhm.
That'll do. But if I'm ordering something offline,
Fuck yeah.
I'm not going more than $50 an item. And
Oh,
$50
what
is
if it's
pushing it.
something that you've experienced in the real world already?
And
So
I really
it's
liked
something
it.
that's like, it's like, say it's a brand that you're very familiar with,
Mm.
and you're going like, all right, I've been in most of their shit.
Mm.
So I'm saying like how many because like that could also be a thing that makes you change. Are you trying to do you ever have ideas of changing how like your get up? Like I mean
Your
like
style?
yeah, like fucking maybe that's why I hate all my shit, because maybe I don't see myself in these
In this stuff. Yeah.
like I don't, yeah, you know, is it like that?
Yeah, I feel like I've tried that before and then I change it up and then I don't like it and I don't wear it.
All right, so to change up your style, how do you go about it? What was your process to be like, all right, here's from point A to completion. Here's the idea that I sparked that I wanted to change my style, and then go from there.
I would get like a bunch of, I would get like a few items of like what I was trying to change and shift into. So like there was a phase when I was like,
have it in mind of what I'm a change and shift to. What is the thing that where you get inspired from? Like, what's the thing that's giving you? What's the image you have that you're shooting after?
I don't know. I feel like do I think this much into it? I don't know.
Because you're saying if you all right, I'm thinking if for me, when I'm saying I want to change my style, it starts with I've seen a bunch of things that I'm starting to like I guess what feel, I don't know if it's related to. It is
You
like
just like it.
Yeah. So I guess it's that. So I'm like, you know, my interest is peaked over there, and then I'm seeing like, all right. And then also I've had moments where I've I was able to replicate something in my mind of like I would like to feel. I want to feel a certain way in the clothing, and also look a certain way, because I feel like that. It's like you play sports, right?
Sports?
Yeah.
I mean, like in high school, but I wasn't good.
Doesn't matter. You played. Which one? Which you
Field
do?
hockey.
Field hockey. Fuck yeah. So playing field hockey, team sport, you have a thing. You have it in you where it's like a position, a role. There's a purpose very dictated for that role.
Yeah, the bench.
Yeah. Well, that's not because of the position. That's just because you wasn't, I don't know, hockey in the field, whatever the fuck, correctly at the time. But like when I had the idea of like I want to change my look, it's like you look good, you play good.
Yes.
Right?
And I feel that way with being on stage.
Exactly. It's like you look good, you play good, but also that goes with everything. If you think about any profession or any like real situations, there's an attire, there's a way to dress that goes with it for a peak performance. You know what I mean?
So true. Yeah.
To be prepared for what that field is going to require, or for for whatever you are doing. So you're prepared, you're comfortable, you're able to be malleable in the day because a lot of hours is going on. So this is all the shit I'm thinking about.
I feel like I see what you're saying because, like, you know, I remember with field hockey and or just sports, on the day of a big game, everyone would wear their own jersey. You know, and then I would dress it up cute, you know, like I would wear my jersey with like cute jeans, do my hair nice, maybe put a little makeup on. I was like, yeah, like we got a game today.
Like you feel different and you even start different, but like look good, play good. I feel like that goes with a lot of shit.
My dad, because like my dad would get me the Under Armour stuff, the nice thick layered stuff.
Fire department.
My dad?
Yeah.
No. I have family in fire department and stuff. Okay. My dad did like volunteer fire department for a bit, but he would get me the nice Under Armour stuff that you know, Under Armour, the brand. You know, they have those nice like thick thermal ones. My dad was like, yeah, let's get you those. And I'm like, you know what? He was definitely getting me those because I wasn't running around getting hot on the field. I was getting cold on the bench.
I'm thinking he's trying to be like, maybe if she feels like she looks like the athletes that, you know, like there's a certain, because I remember playing sports where it's the same, is a fucking, your clothes can also make you feel a certain fucking way. Totally. When it was popular to have the sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like
that's what the Under Armour shirt that you would wear, and then you would have your jersey over it, and you're like, yeah, you look badass.
Fucking Iverson had the fucking armband sleeve shit, and it made a big difference when you was a kid. And you like, if I get that fucking sleeve, I know my shooting is going up today. My handle is gonna change. Mm-hmm. So it's like I think about that. Think about how you behave in the days when you get your shit right. You just somehow it's not like you had an event or nothing. It was just you just had a day. You was like, I'm going out tonight or whatever the fuck, and you picked an assortment of things, and it just fucking clicked. Like, you looked in the mirror, and you was like, oh shit, you like shocked yourself, like, oh
yeah, shit. And you're like,
your pictures look different.
There's certain nights, I'm not gonna lie, there's certain nights that I put an outfit together and I'm like, if there's not a photographer at this show, I better bump into Andre and he better get a good picture.
Like you feel different.
Yeah.
And then in that, so like, all right, it's like levels of security. If you think about like how they talk about kids, I think when they're saying like how a kid can show you based on their performance how secure they feel. Because you let go more, like you're more open, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a person, if you know your pockets is right, if you have a place to sleep, you got good food, like certain things, every time you get something else right, that security is felt and you can like relax and move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So like clothes, I look at the same way, like when you dress and you feel like I knocked this out the park, I could go about my day. Now you're not thinking about your clothes in the back of your fucking mind.
Because you're just owning it and you're going to do what you got to do.
Yeah, like how do I look right now? This shit make me feel weird. You're fixing your shirt, you're adjusting all the fucking time. And that I feel like it affects your day somehow, like subconsciously, it gets in there.
100%. Yeah, because when like when you're like, oh, does this look okay?
Yeah.
Do I need to pull it down? Do I need to like?
And then that ends up making you not present.
Yeah.
Which affects your life's performance, because everything is better when you're present.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be on stage, just being present.
Totally. And you know what, this actually, it's so weird that we're talking about this, because no joke, this morning I was on like a website that I get all my workout clothes from, because that's another thing with teaching yoga. I'm standing in the mirror the whole time.
Oh, so you get the full view. I'm
just like staring, and lately I'm like, I need new stuff. I'm like, you know what? I want to like my outfit, like my workout outfits more, because it's like, this is my job. Like I'm standing there, and it's that idea of feeling present. I'm not being like, oh, like, does this look okay? Do I look too big? Does this look too tight?
So you're teaching, you're looking in the mirror, and you're like, now you're having a whole separate conversation. People
in your head while I'm trying to lead a class.
That's
and I'm
huge.
Like, oh my God, I look so fat. Oh my God, this shirt doesn't fit right. Oh my God, I should have gotten this in a bigger size. Oh, I should have gotten this in a smaller size.
Color, some shit.
And it's this whole conversation that goes on, and it takes me away from being present, which is what I'm preaching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, be present. Meanwhile, I'm like, you little fat bitch going over some clothes. And then I'm like, take a deep breath in and let go of the stress. Yeah, you hear that, you little fat whore?
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. That's real.
It's real.
That's fucking real.
Like, if people want to know what goes through my head when I'm teaching yoga, that is it.
That's going through their head at some point too, because they hear what the fuck they got on.
Yeah. But
and
then there's some people who come in and they have their outfits and they rock them. And it's like, you know what? That, like, their practice is so strong and they're so focused, and it's because it's that look good, feel good type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should feel that way when you're, especially actually when you're working out.
I feel like at every time, at all times, at most times, the more times you
feel good and look good, the better.
Because it's like the even if you want to make it deeper than that, like, from within, how you feel out. So you don't project anything. A lot of times, really, like, mostly fucked up things is happening by people who are dressed horribly. Or not even dressed horribly in the sense of like what you deem as good. They don't like what they got on. How about that? Not even like trying to check in with society.
Yeah.
You don't like how you look.
It's like, why did you commit this crime tonight? I hate my outfit.
I hate my outfit. I'm telling you.
You want to know why? Because jeans don't fit right.
Because they hate their outfit. They hate their clothes, yo. They so mad they had that shit on. And then somebody was like, yo, you got that shit on. And they was like, fuck. And then they attacked them.
Yeah.
Because they had on that bullshit.
This brings us right back to the beginning of our conversation about fighting. It's like, you know what? I got to have more confidence. And if I get into a fight and I like my outfit, then yes, to answer your question, I could beat the shit out of someone.
And then, you know what? Possibly, if you like your outfit, you might end up not fighting. Because you feeling so good, you like, I ain't trying to fuck up my clothes. I'm gonna go ahead and walk away. I'm gonna be a bigger person today.
Situation.
I'm gonna be the bigger person because I like my clothes more than
I am literally too put together for this shit.
I look too good for this bullshit.
I look too good to make you look bad.
How am I have an attitude when I look this that good? Like, come on now. Let me have
you really want to fight me? Do you see how well these jeans go with this shirt?
Meanwhile, they in their shitty ass clothes feeling bad. And it's not shitty because it don't cost whatever the fuck money. People think, and that's another, I want to free so many people from this thought. Just because you paid a lot of money for an item, don't mean it's fly now.
No.
You still look like shit.
Yeah.
You be having $3,000 worth of clothes on and look ass.
Yeah.
Look horrendous.
I don't think I could ever, like, even if I got rich and had a lot of money, I feel like I still wouldn't like
It's
wear an
certain
outfit.
items.
I don't think I would ever wear $3,000 worth of something unless it was like a big event and it was like a dress or something.
and
But I don't think I would
somebody-
ever put something together that would add up to $3,000.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
I get excited when I've noticed when I've made I remember making a certain amount of money and then making a different amount of money, and I still would start my shopping online, especially with sales section,
Mm.
and then go to sort, and then go to low to high.
Oh, yes, low to high. Should be like, let me just see
What you
the low
talking about?
stuff first.
Let me see what's on sale. Hey, is there any discount codes?
Yes. Have
I
you ever
want
gone on?
all of that?
Have you ever gone on and just Googled like wherever you're shopping? You just go on and Google like blah blah blah
and
coupons.
push it in your cart because you know a sale's coming up. Yo, that's what I do. I project. I find the shit, I put it in the cart, and then they do this shit where they're trying to get people. I saw it in the news, like abandoned cart thing, right? Where they're trying to get people. You put stuff in your shopping cart, and then the company has like an automated thing to be like,
Oh,
yo,
so then they make
you
a
forgot
sale?
something. Yeah. So they email you, hey, you left something in your shopping cart. And it's like, motherfucker, I know. So I let them do that. And then eventually, next thing you know, by email number 3, they like, yo, I'll take 15% off. Come
Yeah.
back and buy this shit.
Buy it.
Then like it happens all the time. And then next thing you know, I saved $280 something dollars off of what I was
Damn.
gonna. I just did good with the little games of how to get the discount here and fucking.
Oh, I love that.
Because I'm planning, yo. I'm telling you, I want to get each item. I'm about to get 5 years out of them bitches minimum.
Okay.
Because that's how I did it before. Like, I like minimalism. That comes up in my mind when I think about purchasing things, when I think
Yeah.
about getting dressed, changing styles. You know, like I don't want to have 30 pairs of shoes. I don't want to have a sneaker closet or some shit.
Yeah.
These are my 2 shoes. I'm gonna hold these bitches down for the next 5.
Damn.
When I'm done with these, y'all gonna see that I'm done with these. They are gonna be finitoed.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Let me see, because you was talking about fucked up. I can't even get it. Wait. Fuck it. I got a pair of Vans,
Uh-huh.
multiple pairs of Vans that are fucked at this point.
Yeah.
And that was the goal.
That was the goal. Yeah, that's good.
That's how I look at it. I don't care what I buy. Like I had some cool shit happen where Koyo, cool ass company, they make these like Italian leather shoes and handcrafted. These shits is expensive as fuck.
So fancy.
And they shot, we talked and they blessed me with a pair, right?
Nice.
So these shoes is $350 something. They gave me, shout out to Koyo. They gave me the shoes. I wore them bitches out.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
But I'll wear them and I don't think about them in the sense like some people get like really nice, like a high price shoe and they don't walk. You ever seen people that like,
oh
they
yeah,
don't
it's
get
like
the
what's
crease?
the point? It's a shoe.
Fuck. Now the shoe got you in jail.
Yeah.
Like you're imprisoned by the item, and I don't want that either.
Yeah. No, you don't want to get anxiety and like feel stressed out about what you're wearing. Like it can't be that nice. You can't be looking that good if that's what you think, to the point where you're like, I can't mess this up. And then you're not enjoying yourself. Because when you're not enjoying yourself, you also don't look good. You just look like an annoying, crabby little, whiny little fuck.
That's all I want. I'm getting my style, my clothes, that if I get dressed and leave my house at 9 a.m. and I don't get back home until 2 a.m., I can wear that entire outfit all day and feel comfortable. And like, that's it. Like, that's what I want. I do not want to be thinking about my clothes at all.
You just want to feel good, feel comfortable.
That's a fucking video game character. Like, yes, you see me in the same fucking hoodie 3 days out the week. I don't care. I do not want to think about my clothes at all. I want a little variation.
I want a little variation.
Yeah, it's different. That's what I'm saying. Like about the whole character thing. Where
my character changes it up, especially too, because like with my lifestyle, with I'm getting up and like I work in the day, I'm doing my yoga and stuff. So I'll go through like 3 outfits in a day. Because like I wear what I wear to teach, and then I change out of that, and then I put more yoga clothes on, and then I switch out of those later on to wear whatever I'm gonna wear to my show.
Oh shit! But yeah,
I do a lot of laundry.
But the thing is, that's not excessive.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense in what you're doing
and what I'm doing. It's not like I'm just wearing like 3 different outfits because
it's
I
like
can't
a fucking award show or some shit. You're not just doing.
No, it's because one pair gets super sweaty and gross, and I need to get out of it.
Yeah, and it's like.
But that's why I'm like, I need more clothes, because if I'm going through about 3 outfits a day, I want to feel good in everything I wear.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm like, well, then I guess that means you might need some more clothes. That's just the way and get more of what you like.
That's the shit. Like, I'm getting to the point I'm thinking of like, don't get the step down of the thing or get something kind of like the thing.
No, get the one that you like.
And that's why this is how I get the idea of like, that's how I get 5 years or how the full use out of it, because I'm a weird and motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like I have this one pair of leggings that I really like, and I have a pair now and I wear them all the time, and I'm wearing them in hot yoga. So like they're getting worn out. Yeah. So I'm about to order myself another pair, because I'm like, I'm going to wear them. I'm going to use them. And then I was actually literally this morning just on, and I saw that they came out with another color. And I was like, you know what? It's the same pair of pants. I'm getting them because I know I like how they fit. I'm getting them.
It affects your psychology in a way.
It does. And like sports bras and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I've had some of these sports bras for years now. I'm like, I'm getting rid of them. Like I'm getting new ones.
That's As a person in your functioning, you're doing whatever your job is, however you meet people, no matter what the fuck you're doing, you're presenting yourself.
Yeah.
At some point you're presenting yourself, and the better you feel, or the more in conjunction, you know what I'm saying? Like the more things are mending, like the idea of what you want to have and then the reality that you're in are getting closer and closer together, and you are presenting the version of yourself that you would love for the world to see and everything like that, your performance goes up, your ability to converse and create relationship, like you just feel better and you behave better.
Yeah, like I want, like every once in a while, like I will put together an outfit and I'm like, oh, I feel good. It's like, and then people comment on it. They're like, oh, wow, you look really cute today. And it's like, okay, thank you. But it's like that reaction also means like, I guess I don't put myself together this well every day.
Every day. Yeah.
You know? And so now I'm like, you know what? I want to dress more like I did on that day.
That's the shit. It's like, I created that magic today. How do I just have this batting average go up? How do I at least?
And it doesn't, and with other outfits, because sometimes it's like I'm convinced it's only that outfit. It's only that. It's like, no, you can do it with other things and just work through it so that 7 days a week, every job that you're doing, you feel good. Maybe some days
also
it's
paying
just like,
attention
no,
to
we're
your
not
body,
doing
too.
much today. That's okay. But I feel like right now it's the opposite. It's like most days I'm not doing that much. And then some days I'm like, you know what? I'm going to actually put myself together today. And then it's like, damn, I feel good. Like on those days where you feel good, you're like, I'm not going to take a nap.
You got all kind of energy.
Yeah. Like
Real shit.
I look too good to take a nap today. I gotta go. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna
But
go get a
like-
nice coffee. I'm gonna go walk into the coffee shop and they're gonna be
That
like,
shit
oh
is
shit, she's
important.
getting shit done today.
Like that's like that. Like now, think about that in a breakdown. So, say you get to a point where you can at least say 80% of the time you love how you look, right?
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with society's standards. You're dressing based
That's
off
it.
of how you feel in your mind of what your best image is.
Take away the society standards.
It
Yes.
has nothing to do with the jeans must cost this, the shoe must be that. If you
Or like the size for me,
all of
it's like
that.
the size must be this. No.
all of that shit,
'Cause
because
guess what?
even that, your body, not everybody look the same in the same shit. Like different cuts are made for different people.
Yeah.
You
Like
look great.
no
in
one's
this, they look
looking
great in
at
that.
my jeans and trying to guess what size they are. They're just
Doing
gonna
that is
look.
weird though. I don't get the point in that. I don't understand that shit. Trying to guess.
It's a girl thing, you know? And I'm like,
okay.
like sometimes I get in my head, I'm like, oh, these jeans look good and I feel good in them, but then I have the size in the back of my head. And it's like, why does the size matter? They fit, they look good, you feel good. But it's that society standard of like me being younger and being told that I should be this certain
Oh,
size.
that shit straight up. Yeah, that's trash.
That's
And
a
dudes also go
whole
through that stupid shit too, but you know, a lot of them just don't want to admit it. They just don't want to admit. Like a lot, like dudes go through that.
No, I
thing
think
of-
totally.
but men, you know, they don't want to admit that
That
having
that-
a whole
that's the thing for
conversation
them,
about
too.
clothes. A lot of times they just not trying to do. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's like you, like for me, I had to skinny jeans is nah. It's not, and it is not because I just don't feel good in them shits. Anytime I put on my pants and I gotta do like a little shimmy to get it, that means don't put them bitches on, bro.
Don't put them on.
Like, like
those shoes are not for you.
Like, and the thing is, I've paid attention to certain brands. I've tried out looks and realized they don't work for me, because everything, it's not universal. You know what I mean? Just because I've seen somebody look good in that doesn't mean I'm gonna look good in that.
Exactly.
That look is great for them. It works with their whole entire character, personality.
And it goes, it goes back to the.
It's not looks, clothes isn't just, I'm gonna just get that and put that on.
It's
That's
not one
you.
size fits all.
Yeah,
like it's
you
not
gotta
one
find you.
style. It's not one look. Like it's all differentiated. And like you said, it kind of goes back to like personality, like, and then bring it to like performance, like the type of performance and what you're trying to, the vibe you're giving off. And when it all meshes together, everything works better.
Yeah. So, and so like what happens is like, all right, you have this 70%, 80% of the time, you love your clothes. You're going out, you're doing your thing. No matter what your job is, no matter how you earn your money, you're out in the world doing your thing. And they even make jokes about this. I see memes about like how when a dude gets his hair cut, suddenly he got all these errands to run. He want to go here, he want to go there, go there. The girl gets her hair done. Suddenly she needs to run to the mall. But also, if a person is able to understand what's going on, you can use this to your benefit. So now you feel good about yourself. You can present the best version of yourself to the world. And now you got this boost of energy because of self-confidence.
Yeah.
Fucking go make business happen. Now you got all this extra energy. Whatever you do, go hustle in that direction. You present yourself the best looking, and that affects your jobs and everything. Like
Totally. It
Anytime
all,
somebody sees a hot homeless person, you can be like, what the fuck? How'd you fuck this up?
yeah. It's like, or you're just like, you're not homeless.
Yeah. What did you do? If you ever, you can't, I've never seen a hot homeless person.
No.
And when I'm saying hot, like at least a person that looked like you could enter the fucking force. They'll let you in. What you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah. Why are you?
They're
You're right.
usually like the shit all ripped up, smelling pit, like they look bad.
Yeah.
But you see the commercials or the show, not commercials, I'm bugging out, but videos when they give a homeless person a suit, they dress them up, clean them up, give them a shape. The dude starts to stand a little different.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Maybe I can go out and get, like, it changes you.
Yeah.
Fucking
100%.
make effort to spend time with to yourselves. This is what I'm doing, trying to figure out how I want to,
Yeah.
be.
Now where are you? Are you performing tonight? Do you have a show? No.
No.
Now I'm like, what am I wearing tonight? I better
Mhm.
look good.
But like, all right, look good in the sense of
Feel
you.
good. Me, not anybody else.
Yeah, that's
Me.
what I'm getting to. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, totally. Like, what did I get that I'm like, I got that because you're gonna like the way you look in it. You're gonna like the way you feel in it. You're gonna feel comfortable.
100%.
You're gonna
all
feel
from
that.
yourself.
And it's gonna be good.
All from yourself. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, it's all for myself. Like how
We should do like a shopping trip and record it.
Oh,
The two of us
fuck
going
yeah.
through stores.
Man, yo, shopping.
Oh no, you froze on me.
I did.
We were doing so
You
good.
froze just now. Who? All right. Is the movement? Are we still? Nope. You look like you're back.
Oh, now you're back.
All right. But yes.
There we go.
I love like. All right. What's your shopping technique? How would you describe? Because shopping is also, I feel, related to a person's personality.
Yeah. Lately, it's all been online.
All right, but yeah, I mean lately, because going out
It's too much.
is fucking. It's got to be on crack. It's different to go. When I look at malls right now,
I don't like the mall.
the fucking like looking at these stores and seeing the line.
I don't want to do the line. I'd rather. Oh no.
What, you froze?
Come on.
I can hear you, but your face not moving. Damn, Kaitlyn, you ran out of minutes?
Why is it unstable?
Your Wi-Fi running out of minutes, Kaitlyn? Uh-oh, look like we lost her, people.
Come on.
No. I can still hear her talking to it. She's begging the computer to come on. She's giving it a very concerned look. Her eyebrows are, I think it's called furrowed. You know when your eyebrows are squinched together? I don't even know if is squinched a word?
Damn it.
Yeah, are you back?
I just heard you, but you're still frozen for me. I think it's me. It's saying my internet is unstable.
You
I don't know why
ran out of
though.
minutes. It's all good.
I don't know. I shouldn't be.
What if you
All the
have,
lights
like,
were on.
all
Now
the
I hear
lights
you.
on? Be back. You look like you're moving. Everything looked normal.
Okay, cool.
I don't remember. Yeah.
The mall.
The mall.
I hate the mall.
All right, now, so perfect world. What is you go to the wherever the fuck you want to go. It's not packed. What is your shopping style though? Like you're in a place. Are you like me? I kind of feel like I want to know what I want to get it, try it, be like what I tried, and leave. I don't want to just like.
I like to browse.
Because I don't want nobody to sell me shit.
Oh, see, I don't. If I'm gonna go shopping, I like to go to like department type stores where there's all different. I want to be in one store where everything's there.
I don't want nobody to sell me shit. I don't want nobody to just be like, hey, you want to see? And then they start their sales pitch. I don't want none of that. Don't try to get me.
No, that you get that when you go into the stores that are like, it's like just that one store that sells like clothes. Like, I don't know, like when there's people just waiting to assist you. I don't like that. I want to go into a store and it completely be me. Like, I'm talking like nothing high end. Like, I'm talking Target.
No, like, but Target. And
they're not selling on stuff in there.
No, but I'm talking about like, all right. And even if a person is, because all right, Macy's, it's kind of the same system as a department store. That's a department store.
Yeah, I don't like Macy's though. Macy's, the ones that I've been to, it's always, I never know where to go. I always get lost.
But that's the thing. So, see what I'm saying? Even in the store style is gonna, all of that stuff is there. I feel like it messes with how you shop.
Yeah.
Like, when you go to these and you see like department stores, it's you get left alone. You're to your own devices.
Yeah.
You got, it's like fucking figure it out. But also it's built in a way where you're constantly seeing some other shit to buy. It's not clear of let me just do this. It's not a clear open.
Yeah.
Because like when you're thinking about clearing our space at our homes, and then thinking about what can happen when a person has clear space and how you can feel and operate, and you feel clear of mind. So now think about that replicated in a store. When you go out and the store is like all kind of shit, you kind of feel like, oh, like that could happen to a person.
That's true.
It's open and it feels less pressured to like buy items and things and people to like take your money. It feel like that's how I feel when I'm in certain
That's a good point.
Y'all trying to take my money. God damn it. I came here for those 2 items and I'm like dodging slippers and shit trying to keep my dollars.
Dodging slippers.
Like it's too much shit coming at me.
I see it's like there's not a person there trying to sell you on stuff, but because there's so much, it's like overstimulating that it's just
design it that way in my mind.
No, you're right. They do design it that way. I like, but I don't know. I like just being in one place. Like, I don't want to, unless it's like a store, like you said, like what we were talking about earlier, like it's, that you like the way their stuff fits you and you know what you're looking for. So you're going to that specific store, then yeah, you just go and you do your thing. But if I'm just looking for something specific, I'm like, even now, but even before now, I was more just like, okay, I'll get it online this way. Cause it's easier online too. I feel like to just go and get what you want and not get as distracted than if you're in the store shopping around.
Yeah. You have more control.
Yeah.
You have more control. It's not the same experience. You have more control, whatever. But the only thing with online is feeling an item, being able to put it on, being able to experience it, you know what it feels like you can tell, like, okay, this does feel like something of quality. You can check it yourself.
Yeah, because I do hate when like you get something offline and you're like, oh, this like feels.
This wasn't what I expected, or like,
yeah.
So there's pluses and minuses in both directions, but essentially, I'm trying to say to like even the thing about the video game is having it so that. Even when you think about Steve Jobs, he had like a fucking uniform.
Yeah.
And it eliminated the constant thinking of what do I put on my body? How do I leave my house to present what I want to present?
Yeah.
It's like
same thing every time.
The pressure of getting dressed to leave and be right. Think about like this, like your times you got to get dressed for a night that you really fucking care about, or just because you care about your shit in general. You care in general.
Yeah.
So you always give a fuck. So now it's the time, you got to be at the place. You got to think of the travel, and then you got to think of the preparation to leave to do all of that. Now, if you are able to, the quicker you're able to put on something that you enjoy, think about how much more time that frees up in your experience
Yeah.
Now you can slow down. You can get a sip of water. You can like
You can think
cool
about what
yourself.
you're going
Yeah,
to
you
be
can cool
doing.
yourself down.
Yeah.
This is all the shit I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about what to change my style to, my clothes and all that.
Yeah. Like what
Like
could it
all
be
of
that?
that's factored in.
And you know what's weird? How like sometimes a certain outfit one day you'll be like, I'm not feeling it. But then another day you're like, yes, this is it.
But that's the thing. It's like your personality, your
The mood.
it's all tied into it.
Yeah.
And if the more you can get everything to streamline, to be in unison, I feel like it feeds into other things also going up.
Yeah.
Because your brain isn't occupied with those thoughts.
Yeah. No, you're right.
More space it's like the fucking computer. You got more fucking RAM to go do some other shit.
Yeah.
You know, create another relationship. Now you want to go hang out longer. You running around. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Also, thinking about what you do, yoga.
It's funny because I have a cart open that I've had open for a while that I've been building on and for yoga stuff that I want. Cause I'm like, I need new work, like new yoga clothes. And now once we finish this, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it for myself.
Damn, you telling me all I did was talk you into buying shit?
In a good way though.
In a good way.
In a good way, because I'm gonna get like new yoga pants. I have like pants on there, sports bras on there, and some shirts. And I'm gonna wear that shit. I'm gonna have new outfits and I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna go, and when I teach, I'm gonna feel good. The same way that I've been trying to with when I go on stage with the stuff that I just ordered off Amazon. I went and I did it. And so now I gotta do it for yoga.
So now you perform different when
yeah, I think.
I'm talking about when you did it, because you said you had times where you was performing and you didn't like it. Did it come out on the stage? Did you mention it? Did it?
I don't think I didn't mention it, but it's like, it's in the back of your head. Like, oh, what do I look like?
And then times it's not free movement, free thought.
Yeah. When I just like, oh, I like how this looks. Like, I feel good. Then I just have a better set because I feel more confident. And then once you feel more confident in the way you look, then you feel more confident in the things that you say, which, as we both know, when you feel confident in your comedy, it just goes better.
But it's everything. That's your whole fucking life.
Yes.
It's like even with yoga, like right now, as you teach it, I'm trying. I'm in my room, failing at positions all the fucking time.
You gotta come take a class.
Yeah, I will take a class eventually, but I have it's like mobility shit that I'm trying to, like, tight hamstrings, tight shoulders.
Yeah.
And possibly hips too.
That's why
like 3 areas I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking attack that shit. Now.
I feel you.
45. Like,
I feel you, but that's why you got to just get to a class.
You just want me to go up there.
No, well, I want everyone to come and take a class. But like, if you keep telling yourself that you need to, how are you gonna?
I'm doing it here.
Okay.
Like,
but
I'm doing
it'll
what
be like
I can.
So much better in class with like direct instruction.
Yeah, but now I got to be around a bunch of. I don't like crowds unnecessary. Like, I do like crowds when it has a purpose. I don't just like being around a bunch of shit.
All right.
Would you have a day where your class is like, the day you could do a class where it's basically like 6 people and all 6 people is motherfuckers that we know? Then sure.
That we know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like right now, I don't feel like breathing and sweating in no room with everybody.
All right.
At this time?
That's fair.
That's not. And yoga be making people fart. Tell the truth, yo.
Everybody, oh my God.
Yoga be making people fart.
No.
You start stretching. It's early in the morning. You move your ass in a new way, and stuff is coming out. And I'm not trying to be in a warm room with warm farts.
In the 2 years,
farts.
In the 2 years that I have been teaching yoga, I've heard someone fart 3 times. Okay.
You heard it. You heard about this.
And you don't smell it. You don't smell anything.
Oh, you want to know why? Because it's covered by other smells. Motherfuckers is burping. The pits is funky.
Oh, Jesus.
It's sweat in an enclosed space. You're not outside in the elements. Ain't no wind blowing by. You think everybody hygiene skills is what your hygiene skills is?
I don't know.
Right.
I guess. I just think you would enjoy.
I'm sure I would enjoy.
And I want you to come enjoy it.
I absolutely will.
I want you to come. I want Riley to come. I want so many people to come.
And like the future.
We should do, not even at the studio. We should just do something like at a park.
I could fucking stretch at a park one day. This is the thing. Every time in my mind when I think about like these things, I don't imagine a lot of a crowd. What is that? I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing. Is that my sign? I don't know. Is this astrology? It could be.
What are you saying? You don't imagine a crowd?
Like, all right. Anytime I think of what I would like if I'm in my mind, like, oh, I want to go to this store and buy such and such.
Oh, you think it's just you?
I think, yeah, I do not think of the amount of like the hassle and things. And I like to quiet. I want to move like a ninja.
Oh, jeez.
No?
I know what you mean. Like in your head, like you don't ideally think of something and you think of like a huge crowd.
No, I've like
even if it's realistic to think that way, like if you're thinking about going to like Six Flags or something, you're not really thinking about there being lines, and you're thinking about like just the
that shit keeps me away from wanting to go. The idea of being on a 45-minute line.
Yeah, that's not fun.
An hour line, it makes me go, why? It like that make like what the fuck did I do with my life today? Like, why am I doing this to myself? What the shit? That's what comes up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Man.
Ideally, you don't want a huge crowd. I think that's like a normal thing.
Mad shit is either gonna be deemed as normal, abnormal. Me not wanting to be out where there's a bunch of people. I don't want a bunch of shoulders, and it depends on the conditions.
Yeah, there's sometimes like in the yoga classes, I don't like the yoga.
I don't go to a gym. I do not go to a gym. I have not gone to a gym in about 3 to 4 years. I have not been to a gym.
Okay. I see what you mean there.
And the times that I have gone, it was like with a friend. No. I don't fucking go places and freak out. I go with a friend. I just be like, yo, you want to go? You know, what times is it not busy? Let's go. Yeah. I'll pull up with you then. Because I'm just not.
I agree with you there. I don't like going to the gym when it's packed.
Because everybody isn't moving the way you moving. So,
yeah. I do prefer to work out in like my own space. I've gotten used to it though, I guess, with yoga. Because for me, yoga is a little different.
Explain.
Than working out. Like it's like you kind of feed off the energy of other people in there, and that you're all like doing the same thing, you know, because it's a class. It's like you're supposed to be doing it together. But then like in the gym, it's just like everyone's doing their own thing, but you're all there and you're all moving, and it's just like,
That
We're
makes
not on the
sense.
same, it's not like we're all like going around in a circle to all be like, okay, up next. It's like, well, I wanted to do that machine next, and now you're doing that machine next. And it's like, I don't like that.
No, that's fair. Yeah. Listen, I know you, I look at it. I know there's immense value in yoga. I believe in the entire practice. I'm not being sold on that. It's the idea of the confined space
All right.
with a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's more what it is. Like,
Okay.
I'm fully, I know there's like, I need it. I know I need yoga. In the biggest sense of the word too, like lifestyle wise, like being
Yeah.
a person that's present and meditative on a regular basis would be
Oh, well,
beneficial.
yeah. I don't do that.
It'll help. I don't know. For me,
No, I wish I did, but maybe I'll one day. One day.
what's something, all right, what's the thing that you would be like, if I can change this right now, I would do it. I would change no matter what the fuck it is. Just one thing, change, like complete bones, done, and alter it to whatever the fuck you would like it to be. Random too. Like the pressing one.
So many things are coming into my head.
Pick any. It's not
I
like
mean,
a Jeopardy counter on you. You're pick any.
I guess like my career in comedy,
What do you mean?
like my level, my
Okay, like what you're doing, like you know, like the status type of feeling,
yeah.
and you would just change. But like, all right, in order, but with that change though, it's not really the status itself change. It's more so like what the person is doing and is contributing to is what change. Like I've noticed, like the status shit is more so for me. It was like when I changed my how I was moving. Like I would try more shit, submit to stuff.
Yeah.
Like the idea of like people being like, it's like a joke to be like, oh, nobody reads these shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you heard people say that, like,
No one ever what?
nobody ever reads those submissions.
Oh,
The idea of like oh, don't do that competition. Competitions are bullshit. It's all rigged and everything is like negative.
yeah.
Everything is always so negative. And I remember at one point I kind of had that where I'm like, well, this is gonna suck, and then this is gonna this and that, and then the shit what was what it was.
Yeah.
But like when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just say I don't know, because that's the actual truth of it. I don't know anything about how you can't really predict the future. You can say what you're going to invest in, like you're going to make an effort.
But you
can
don't
predict,
really know
yeah,
what is and what isn't going to work.
Yeah, like so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just go up there or go out in the world, whatever, with a vulnerable kind of thing, like open, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna just straight up plain try. Here, I submitted something, make fun of it. Even when I like take pictures and I don't know what's gonna be said, how it's gonna be received or whatever. It's just like contributions of stuff, like just trying, like putting my shit out there.
Yeah.
And it's up for judgment.
Yeah.
When you do it like that, you know, it's fully up. It's like a full risk.
I think, yeah, I see what you're saying with like, so in terms of like, you know, changing, you know, if I was to change something, it wouldn't necessarily be that like there's, I guess like you're saying, like the realistic side of it is like, okay, like you can do that. Like you can
Yeah,
change
because
it.
like the status thing is more
But
so
you,
like how the attention is being dealt with and received and viewed.
yeah.
But if there's just attention with nothing to attend to,
Hmm.
it kind of, you just end up in a situation of like, I don't know what to, like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
imagine somebody being like, yo, do an hour and a half, or not even
Yeah.
that. Here's a room of 500 people, give them 15,
Yeah.
or follow this beast of a comedian.
Hmm.
Name whoever the fuck you want to follow that beast. Whatever you ask for. Like
Yeah.
when I think of like blessings or goals, even with the items stuff we were talking about in clothing, like have your thought be unbound. Like it's not bound by your current status or reality or bank account. Just what would I do if I could? And then the reality of having it. So like for a position or for an item, say you want to afford or get some expensive ass camera or bag or something,
Yeah.
there's a thing that comes with having it.
Yeah. Like a responsibility.
Yeah,
Type.
like stuff. It's kind of like the thought. I think of it like when people say I want to get a gun, like you could legally get a gun, and then it's to when you have it, you have it. It's like what it has its own life. Like
Yeah. No.
knowing you got a gun in the house, it's like I got a gun in the house. Like like it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just everything it's like alive in a sense. Like the shit has its own, it's permeating an energy. It's like something coming
like
from
you can get something and then what are you going to do with it?
What are you
So
gonna do
like
with
whether
it?
it's something that you can literally hold or it's something that is just yes. So it's like, yeah, like what you're saying is like, okay, boom, like you have this big name or whatever in this status, but it's like,
Yep.
what do you do with it? Are you going to please? Are you going to be happy? Are you going to be, you're so right.
What's gonna come of it? Like what are you gonna do now? Like how?
And that kind of shows you too, though, like the importance of like your own personal journey.
Mhm.
Like why, like, certain people, like, yeah, they do kind of like sometimes you think of it, they're like skipping the line or whatever, and things just tend to work out. But it's like, but that's because like that's their journey. That's the way that they're going about it. That's the way that they're viewing things, the way that they're working towards
perception
things.
and
Yeah. And then the other way is like, well, like, like for me, whatever, it's like, well, it's leading to this, which is leading to this, and it's taking some time, but it's like with all of that, you're learning and you're building off of it to prepare for when you get there. So that's why you can't just say, okay, I'm going to change this and it's just going to happen, because it's like, well, are you ready for that? Can you do that?
It's
Can
like
you
if you're
maintain
making
it?
the change, if you're gonna make the change of whatever change it is, it's like, is the change something tangible? Like this is something that you can actually do and then continue to do. And then is it like an authentic change? Are you doing this just because of something on the out? It's the same shit with like the buying the clothes.
With the clothes.
Are you getting dressed because this is what people are telling you you're supposed to enjoy?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you actually like this shit?
Yeah.
Like get put on this, do the shit that's real for you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. This is deep. It's so true though. It's
like,
so true. Because it is, it's like and I will, like what you were saying before of like just kind of putting things out there, and like I get scared to do certain things. Like I've had this idea of a podcast in my head for a year, but I'm scared to start it because I'm like, can I keep up with it? And it's like, well, do it and see what happens. Put it out there and see. And
oh shit, they caught her with the time.
Frozen or unfrozen. Oh, there you are.
Back.
Like giving yourself the opportunity to explore it, to be vulnerable to the possibilities of like people judging it and whether it's going to be judged well or not. but you have to put it out there.
Gotta put
And
it
when
out
you
there.
put it out there, it takes you to that next level on some, whatever, whether it takes you 10 steps or one step,
Yeah.
you learn from it.
It's I can't stop putting it to the whole style thing because it's
The whole,
like
it all goes back.
because
because-
all of this shit is happening before you present yourself out, before you leave, before you
Yeah.
grab your keys and your wallet and you leave. All of that stuff happens. Like that's the moment where you get dressed and you look in the mirror one last time before you leave your place.
and you're
Like
like,
one last look of let me check what I'm about to present. But that look also goes from the outside, you're looking at your attire, but you should also be looking into like, what am I presenting mentally in myself?
Yeah.
Like, how am I going out? Am I matching? I look like a great person. Am I going to present a voice and an idea of a great person? Am I presenting this shit
Yeah.
as well as am I presenting the physical part?
yeah,
It's like all of that shit can go together. Like that's why people love. Like think of Pharrell. Every time I think of Pharrell, it's like fucking cool. Let's even think of Beyonce. That's why you like the Ivy Park shit. You
Yeah.
like Ivy Park not because it's just if it just came out from whoever the fuck,
yeah,
it wouldn't hit the same.
it wouldn't hit the same.
But it's because it's motherfucking Beyonce.
Hey.
She get busy on that stage. When she show up, she show the fuck out. It make
Yeah.
so you go, "Damn, I want to put on that shit because I could tap into some of that energy. That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking of.
Yes.
So it's like all of that shit go together. It's like the reason you want the clothes is because of the work that person put in too. So it's like fucking you can do that.
You put in that
do
work.
it.
Yeah.
You do that same shit. Replicate that. Wake up at whatever time you need to wake up to be the illest version of yourself and do that. And whatever the fuck is supposed to make you lit, you can do your journey and kill it and get
Yeah.
your result. It'll be your result. It's not
Listen.
somebody else's result. It's your result.
From here on out, no one's gonna fucking recognize me. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is Kaitlyn. You'll be like, I didn't know you dressed like that. And me either.
Me either.
I don't know who this is, but she's a bad bitch.
Bad motherfucker. Hell yeah, that's dope.
I'm just gonna
That's
walk out and I'll be like, it's Beyonce.
motherfucking Beyonce. What you mean? I'm listening.
No, this is like we're about to come out and we're gonna be looking
hey
every night.
every night. And
No
the
days
best
off.
part about it is that it's coming from the inside. You
Yeah, it's not a
like
material
how
thing.
You look and feel.
It's
That's
not a
what's
material
important.
thing.
If somebody come up to
thinking-
you and be like, "What's that shit?" but you love that shit, fuck them.
Fuck it.
I don't care what you think. Like that's it. Perfect. Fuck.
Wow.
We kind of did something.
We did something.
We kind of did a little something.
It's
This one
funny
is
too
not-
that like we didn't like even discuss this conversation. We didn't even like both know, but like the whole like clothes and outfits and what I wear, like that has been something that I've been focusing on more lately. And it's just so funny that you brought it up, and like that was
Yeah.
like our topic of conversation. And
Yeah.
like all these like shifts and changes and like what you do and what you put your energy into, and like all of this has been like a thing on my mind, it's that
Yeah,
energy though.
Yeah.
And that's what
how
it
I
is
feel.
though. It's been on my mind. So I've been putting it out there, and without even having to tell you, in some way you
'Cause it was
received
on my
it.
mind too.
Yeah.
It's been on my mind too. So this was
Yeah.
this is-
Like
that's
my
the
one thing, like I've been like, you know what? I have like, I want to start, I have this podcast idea, but I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? If I'm going to do it, I need to start doing more podcasts. So that's why I reached out to you, and I was like, I saw you
Yeah.
posted yours, and I was like, I'm just going to tell him like, I want to do your
Yeah.
podcast, and like, boom, that's it. Now, like the more podcasts that I'm going to start hopefully doing, like, then I'll feel a little more confident about doing my own.
Yeah. But
And it's these
all
little
that's
steps that
related.
we take
Yeah.
that you got to just like, you got to go do it. So you know what?
Be
As long
vulnerable, take a risk.
if you got that shopping cart, if you're listening to this and you got that shopping cart, go hit continue to check out.
Hey,
Do it.
this is some shit that you really want. And it's gonna make.
You've been thinking about it, and that shopping cart has been sitting there for a month or whatever it is.
Is it gonna enhance your life?
Continue to check out. Okay, that's the name of this episode. Continue to check out.
Check out is the name. Oh shit, Kaitlyn. Anything you want to tell the people? Anything. The floor is yours.
The floor is mine.
Absolutely
Listen,
yours. Ain't no time limit either. Do your thing. Get busy.
continue to check out. Okay, go buy the shit. Go do whatever it is that you've been thinking about, because I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it. Follow me so you can watch me go do it.
How would they follow you?
Follow me at Kate Comedy. So it's KAITKOMEDY. So comedy with a K. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, I don't have any big things coming up as of right now, but follow me.
Hell yeah.
And
Comedy, Kaitlyn Murphy, homie. We did something here.
We did something.
Okay. Continue to check out.
Continue to check out.
Match. You know what I mean? Conjunction, unison, and all that, whatever the fuck.
Feel good, look good,
Play
be good,
be good.
fuck good.
Fuck good. That's the show. Slouch Theory. Good looking.
Too hot. Shut. Too hot.